To make it very clear in this video, make it as crystal. I've recently learned something with regards to YouTube. So apparently in YouTube they have, obviously because it's their channel, it's their company, they have the right to take away your views. Um, so, but it's not just for your channel as well. It's for anyone who you are viewing as well. Say you decide to just download YouTube from PlayStation or from anything, and you simply want to use it in order to view someone who you find interesting. Well, apparently, if that person that you find interesting is not pushing out content relevant to the logic of what YouTube wants, they can now take away the views that you've actively viewed their channel and hide it from other people, basically showing that you never viewed that person's channel at all. And I know this to be a fact because I went onto someone's channel and I didn't see my views for this person's channel, and then I went onto my channel and I didn't see my views for my channel as well. And there's something else as well. If you try to sub like to your own channel or to someone's channel where the no views is, you can't do it. I'm not sure if a stranger could do it off a different account, but if you try to highlight in a, a channel that says no views on it and put a check mark on it, it won't allow you. So that seems to be the thing that's going on with YouTube. It's like they're pushing for people to become monetized, or they're pushing for you to try to, you know, be a representative of who they are. But that's very strange to me because from what I remember, they created this channel to be free for people to use with regards to videos and uploading video, sharing family stuff, video content, sports, and so on and so forth. Now it's like a full-on business now. It's like it's no longer about, simply viewing stuff and then checking out and talking with friends. It's now you got to do this. Otherwise, we'll penalize you for every single thing. So that seems to be the problem that's going on right now. It's like, wait a minute. So you're basically an insurance company in all truth. So if anyone doesn't know, um, salesman of sales insurance company, and this is probably what YouTube has now become. And it's probably was always there from the beginning, but no one seemed to have known this. Um, they're like a sales insurance company, life insurance sales company. And what life insurance sales company do, they're non-commission based on life insurance. It's not like a painter being commissioned to paint something, and after he does the deed, he gets either recognition or benefits or paid. You basically on non-commission have to work everything by yourself in order to even get some type of recognition or to get money in your pockets. So basically YouTube is a living, breathing, non-commission channel or a station. The only difference is you're not having the sales guy trying to recruit people in order to join the organization to make sales so you can make something for yourself. Like if you hate your 9 to 5 and you want a different job and you want to push to make something in that job, and you grind and grind but nothing is coming out of it, because all you're doing is the 9 to 5 and you're just getting a paycheck, you would want to go towards something like this where you can make a living for yourself. But by making a living for yourself, it means you're now doing non-commission stuff in order to make a living for yourself. But that logic does not apply for people who aren't interested in doing that whatsoever. The whole point of the YouTube channel wasn't for you to become some type of business person with regards to them. But that's what's going on. They are treating every single person, whether you just join YouTube to watch someone's videos of rain, or of a person walking a dog, or for sports, just for it to, even if you don't have a single video other than just one video, and you just watch that one person's channel video for that one thing, you're now joined like a life insurance organization, and they're expecting you to do certain things. So yeah, I'm not down with that at all, not in the slightest. So by January 2025, if they don't get their shit together, like really get their shit together and realize there are two type of people that use YouTube: those who are just shooting the breeze with those who they care about, their fans, friends, their loved ones, and those who want to actually use it for business. If they're now treating the random people the same as those who are in the business and trying to force you to become like those people, like those streamers, then that's a very bad thing. Then that means every single person, from a child to an adult to an old man, are now being forced into being this type of person on the low. So, and you'll get penalized if you don't meet those quotas. Now they're doing it with regards to cursing, and now it's with regards to not getting enough consistent content. So the popular streamers, they don't give a shit because they already got what they want and they're already doing the business. But for the random people who aren't interested in that, so everybody's being treated the same now. Even people who don't want to be uh, known are treated like this now. So that rubs me the wrong way in many ways. So by January 2025, I think I'm going to be out. All these 600 and some videos, they're going to go down the toilet, period. Because one, I ain't making any money off those at all. Two, they're voluntary stuff which I did for people, and for my clan members, which I didn't have to do. I only did it as a kind of an incentive for them to check out certain things that are good and not good, and for avid fans who want to learn a little something about game and stuff. So this stuff was done for me freely. So I didn't need to use YouTube from the jump. So all that bullshit that you got to do something with, like, and kiss my ass. I never use your channel for any of that stuff that you expected me to use your channel for. You're like a damn Diet Coke or Coca-Cola. Like, if tomorrow I want to use you, I'll use you. If tomorrow I want to go use Sprite, I'll use Sprite. Like, this country is based on freedom of choice. You want to start to become a dictator of how you do things, I'm Peace Out City. So I'll find the next person or the next channel, the next new something, and I'll use their channel in order to do that. And if they become like that, then I'll move on to the next. And if they become like that, then I'll move on to the next. And if they become like that, then I'll move on to the next. And if everybody's like that, then I'll come back to YouTube. And I'll YouTube when I need to use YouTube, and then I'll peace out again. That's how I'll treat them like. That's how I'll treat Twitch like. That's how I'll treat everyone like. In fact, I got rid of my Twitch channel, and maybe in the future I'll get it back again. But when you start playing the dictator role, and say, no, no, it's not dictator role, man. Y'all don't know what the definition of a dictator is. It goes far deeper than that shallow nonsense that you read in a dictionary. It goes way deeper than that. Some Marxism, capitalistic, controlling you in order for you to control others so they could put money in your pockets. You do life insurance. If you even have ever been in the life insurance game, even for a year, even for 2 years, even for 10 years, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, by January 2025, I don't care who any of those popular streamers are. They haven't done shit for me, and they don't care who I am, and I don't care who they are. So, man, go that way. You do you, Chief. Alright? This was done for people in my clan. This was done for anime fans. This was done for gaming fans. I freely gave them stuff because I choose to. I don't have to do shit for nobody. If I decide to peace out, or they decide to ban this channel or anything or any of that stuff, like, yeah, go fuck yourself, Chiefy. Like, the moment you start to play God with what I could do and not do, nah, I don't play that shit. Respect is a two-way door. I respect your channel. I respect what you're doing, and I know that you make money off every time I click on someone's channel to view their content and to like their and to even to comment on their stuff, and even to, when I make videos on this channel, a microscopic percentage YouTube is making off. For every person I viewed, for everything I liked, for everyone I've ever subbed to, for anything I've ever done using YouTube. They've made a percentage off that from just me alone. And they've done it for every single person. So it's not like when they say, no, you're using YouTube for free. My ass I'm using. Every time I do something, whatever it is I'm using, they're making money off it. And I ain't getting nothing off. I'm not getting my cut. If I ain't getting my cut, I need to bust my ass to get my cut. Then I need to see results for me busting my ass to get my cut. If I ain't gonna see results from me busting my ass to get my cut, then it's pointless. I don't do that non-commission, staying up every day, 7 days a week, working 16 hours, just to one day get that stuff in my pocket. That ain't me. If I'm going to be that person, it's going to be something in what I love, which is illustration. And is YouTube illustration? No. Is YouTube comics? No. Is YouTube graphic design for book illustration? No. YouTube is not in my world of primary godlikehood. This is where I put illustration. Illustration is above science for me. Illustration is above art to me. I mean, is above math to me. Illustration is above history to me. Illustration is above communications to me. Illustration is above education to me, which is not 100% above there, neck and neck, to be honest with you. And illustration is above economics to me, and the government that's running it. That's how far I've put illustration above everything else. Illustration is my bread and butter, is my religion. When I go to sleep, I think illustration. When I wake up, I think illustration. Gaming is a functionality of that illustration. And I've gamed, and that's part of my illustration thing. That is my God. When I do push-ups, I say I need to get this color correction. When I do sit-ups, I need to get this color correction.
Hey.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, I'm piecing out right now. This video was simply for me to say, by 2025, this channel is going to go in the shitter if YouTube doesn't get its act together. I don't do that dictator stuff that YouTube is doing now. I see they're doing the whole removing people views from their channels. All the people I've ever subbed to and I've ever viewed to their popular channel, they've removed those views, making it thousands of people who've had channels, thousands of people. If you don't get your shit together and become monetized, we're going to take away your stuff. YouTube has now become a life insurance organization, pure non-commission work. Anyone who's popular in the YouTube world are basically non-commission people flashing their nice cars and ties to everybody. You've seen it before if you work in life insurance. They stand up in front of a podium, talk about I had to work my ass off to get to where I had to get. I had to do this. I had to stay up for 16 hours, 7 days a week, telling you all this while you're sitting there trying to be a life insurance person just like them. And that's who YouTube has now become. When everyone's talking about the success and how you got to get monetized and how you got to do this, you got to make better content and all this, that's basically a life insurance person selling you something. Nah, I'm out by 2025. If YouTube doesn't get their shit together, all 600 and plus of these videos will go down the dumpster. Period. Or I'm going to abandon ship and I'm going to leave everything on this channel and you will never see anything uploaded by 2025. So that's it for this video. That's the whole point of why I'm making this speech. They've been doing this for thousands of people. Thousands of people. Thousands of people have been getting their views removed from their channel. I'm not down with any type of form of any type of dictatorship whatsoever in the slightest. And they will never view it as such. To them, it's just part of the business world. Granddaddy business. So, if it's granddaddy business, Mr. Square Root, the guy with his tie on, the Rage Against the Machine, saying that how this is the guy. If you ever listen to Rage Against the Machine's music video, Evil Empire, see like a little kid with a nice little tie. nice little clean cut blonde kid and stuff. That's what that shit is YouTube's now doing, you know. They're having their nice little popular streamers going about telling you got to get your shit together and stop crying. Basically, they're the blonde hair, blue eyes, you know, people that were supporting Hitler, trying to promote him and stuff. But in this case, it's the reverse. So if they don't get squared away, man, they're gonna be there. They're always gonna be there. Just like Facebook is still there, just like Twitch is still there. But who will be there when they're there? The type of people that will be there. I know the type of people that will be there. There will be the people who will be folded over, the people who will be bended over and say, "Can I have another?" That's who will be there. There will be the people that are owned and now controlled by YouTube, because YouTube is going down the Resident Evil umbrella